It's the host of Most Coast to Coast, the GOAT. Hold up, my bad. It's the GOAT, Coach T. I had to
your
get.
pitch ain't on there no more.
Oh man, we have all kind of technical difficult. It's the wrong one. I don't want this camera. I said, it's a GOAT, Coach T. Flow.
And this your boy Sean the Pod, Don.
And welcome to the Bro versus Bro podcast. What's up, bro?
What's going on, big bro?
I can't call him. I'm having all kind of technical difficulties today, man.
Tighten up, man. You gotta tighten up.
You gotta
man. Lighten up. Tighten up.
Boy, I just got hit with my goddamn tater. Man, these folks crazy. Yeah, man, about this damn building, man. Goddamn.
Oh, yeah. That thing you told me about the other day.
Double.
He done double.
Yeah. I talked to you about that off camera, man.
Yeah, man. I told you what's going on, but yeah, we'll talk off camera.
Yeah, they're trying to do me, man. They're trying to get me. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, man, what's happening?
What's going on, man? Wow. I just did a BG interview the other day. Goddamn BG. Wow.
BG?
Yeah, he was on $1 million worth of game the other day, man. Good interview.
How he do?
Did good, man. He did good.
Oh, okay. He wasn't on that boy, was he?
I was looking at the comments, man. They say he was talking slow, but he
always talks slow.
So I don't know. Yeah, he always talks slow, man. So you know how people be sometimes.
I hope he wasn't on it because he on probation and stuff too. They be trying to get no rappers to go back to jail. They tried to get Young Thug. They tried to get Young Thug back in there. They say he said something. So they be trying to get the rappers back in jail. So
yeah, trying to violate them. Yeah.
BG did 14, something like that. He did a little while.
12, 14, something like that. Somewhere in between.
I hope he ain't risking it for no boy, whatever the hell they say he was on. some heroin.
Yeah.
Real quick, man, we got some interesting, NBA. Talking about the NBA. I'm gonna pull it back up. I wrote it down. Talking about Tatum and the Knicks, Boston and the Knicks. Talking about the Timberwolves and the Warriors. Giannis leading the Bucks. Dallas landing the lottery pick, and also some more things about the NBA. Who you like to go in the finals, man? And for the culture, we were gonna talk about the gorilla in Manila. But man, we got to slide that P Diddy in, man. We got to slide that P Diddy in. And since but before we start with P Diddy, man, I like to give a shout out to, man, somebody like I think we spoke on it before. I'm not sure we spoke on it. It might have been me and Coop. But no, it's somebody from the town, man, from the city, man, that got one of the biggest records in the nation right now, man. And this kid, well, you gonna call him a kid, grown ass man, but when the first time, man, what the hell? What you doing, man? I think you
I ain't doing nothing, man.
What's going on, man?
I don't know.
You ain't messing with my camera, man. It's an outrage. I'm just gonna use this camera right here, man. I don't know what's wrong with the other camera.
Your camera look low budget, man.
It look low budget now. I want to use this low budget camera. I want to use the
good. Like Chad Ocho.
There we go.
Right.
But this right here, man, it keep fading out, man. I don't know what's wrong with it. But Tonio Armani, I think his name Tonio Armani.
He did it again, man. They're gonna use the other one. Gonna use that low budget.
I don't know what's going on, shawty. I don't know what's going on.
Oh Lord. Oh man.
Your camera went out too.
No, it did. It did already. For real. I ain't see it. You see what y'all do it, I ain't see it.
Both of them went out.
Oh man, you got that shabby equipment over there, man.
Got some comments, man. Let's see what the comment, man. Okay. I guess it's a self-comment. What's going on here to our 3 viewers watching right now? You know we're gonna pipe up later on. But yeah, man, Tony Armani, man.
Better than zero.
I like them girls and them cowgirl boots. That song right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
he from here. Man. Yeah, he from here. And I remember,
Okay.
and you know he signed with Snoop Dogg. Yeah, he
Okay.
signed with
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
yeah. But yeah, that's a big record, man. That style of music. What's up, Dre? Big Draco watching.
What
That
up?
style of music, I forgot what they call it, country soul or soul southern country, whatever they call it. But man, it's really, really taking off, man. It's like, and I'm glad it is taking off with multiple age groups. It ain't just like the old folk. The old folks started off like, they've been doing it. The Otis Automo type song, the Southern blues, but it's evolved, you know what I'm saying? It's evolved. Now you got
Okay.
the younger generation making these records, man, and it's feel good music, party, dance, have fun. It ain't spinning, killing, and all that stuff, man. And man, I'm gonna even tell. I know he probably ain't gonna listen. Hey, tell Jay, but he might make you just get creative, make you some kind of upbeat song like that. That kind of just fit.
Don't do that shit now. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, do it now. Hey, that's what they're looking for, man. That Columbus
is
like behind.
That's just like her back in the day. You tried to ride that goddamn old boy, try to make her ride that snap wave, man.
Real hot.
Nah.
It wasn't our music, but it never was our music. It was our the business. The music was great. They love our music.
You don't want to jump on the fad, man, not knowing how long it'll last, and that's all you remember for.
I ain't saying jump on the fad. I said get creative and make something in what your genre and kind of blend it. You gotta get creative, man.
Okay.
Like if you talk about chiefing, cases we be beating off like my brother Blue, dead serious, Mr. Robinson. I got you.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to old boy, man.
Tony Armani. I like them girls and them things we do. I like who sung that song originally? I like them girls. Was it Lil Jon them or the Yin Yang?
Yeah, that sound like Lil Jon.
Yeah, I like them girls.
That be the girls. It sound like I
let a nigga cut.
But it's actually older than that too. It's an free.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay,
they crossed over. Now you see what that was disco. That was disco. We wanna groove.
Okay.
Set it off on
but
the left.
That's just the beat and the flow
right.
to it.
Set it off.
Set it up on. Yeah, that's it. Set it off.
That's what I was talking about. Everybody put their own little thing on it. Lil Jon or whoever.
Still though, man. That nigga ain't got to dress in cowboy boots. He ain't got to dress in cowboy boots and shit with a big old belt buckle and with the hat and all that.
He had to say that. He could just say cooling, make a park song. Just cooling.
Yeah. Just don't.
You ain't got to do
Let my boy have that. Let my boy have that. What you say his name? Anthony what?
Antonio Armani.
Let Tony Armani keep that lane in Columbia, man. Let's support him.
I like
man.
them girls and them days and dudes. Like the Diddy, man. Diddy gonna beat that shit, man. Diddy gonna beat it, man.
Okay.
I seen today one of the state's witnesses that said Diddy had a freak off, and one of the things was he used to get these male prostitutes and make them knock off shawty and just do freaky shit with her. And one of them peed in her mouth, and they were like, Diddy told her, hey man, look it up, man.
Go ahead. I believe you. No, you're right.
They said Diddy used to make people do freaky things, and like Diddy told a male prostitute to piss on her, pee in her mouth like a cup. And the dude testified today. It was like, nah, Diddy didn't tell me to do that. She told me to do that.
Oh,
it was like, yeah, Diddy paid me, but he paid for the freaks, the dudes. But the dude said Cassie told me to do that, so they tried to spin it. Oh, well, he made Cassie. They're like, nah, I can't have it, but wait. I'd have said the man told him to do it. And to me, once again, definitely, man, because it's a slippery slope. You don't want to, victims of rape and abuse, you keep them forefront. But my problem with that is and I'm not saying she a fake victim, but it's it's circumstances with her shit. It was like I feel, and I've documented this on Instagram, other posts. Not on Bro versus Bro, but this is my opinion. It's not the opinion of Bro versus Bro as a brand or collaboration. Just my opinion. I don't think she was a victim in the sense of give me that pussy, beat down, rape, take that pussy. I don't think it was like that. If anything, she was a victim of wanting this lifestyle, enjoying this lifestyle, and willing to go through whatever to keep this lifestyle. We know some girls in Columbia, they ain't even do all that. She wanted this limelight. Now, did she get abused in it? You know, that's they're at court now. It was probably some things that happened to her that weren't right, but you could have walked away. It wasn't like you was on a chain and on a leash. You could have walked 10 years, you could have walked away. But that lifestyle, she didn't get mad till he started. I'm telling you, she really got mad when he started parading little Miami, young Miami around and all that shit right there start popping out. Because he had been knocking out other hoes and other little situations. You didn't hear nothing from her. She got with the white dude. She changed. You know, you heard about her changing her life and all that.
Right.
But then when he started parlaying with young Miami, 30 mil, and he bucked on her. And the next day it came out. He tried to pay her, but that was too late. It was out then. So that was Shannon Sharp try. He tried to pull a Diddy, but it didn't work right for him. But I feel like, and I always said this, that when it come out, it ain't gonna be like the story the media painted. The media always gonna try to make the black man look bad. Bill Cosby, OJ, they're gonna try to make him look bad. If you ask me, OJ was in a way worse situation than Diddy. White girl killed and a white boy, and still be with a white jury. So to me, OJ was in a way worse situation than Diddy. And it might be arguably that Diddy got more pull, you know, maybe through blackmail, maybe through them tapes. We don't know what was on them tapes they found. So I mean, I think it's gonna be an interesting case. But I definitely think you know, Diddy got a better than average chance of beating it, man. Because you know, we just really been hearing about Cassie's abuse. Now we're hearing about her actual involvement.
Right. I'm like you, man. I think some of this stuff, man, is attack on black wealthy, ultra wealthy celebrities, mainly by this guy started Tony Busby, his name. I think the lawyer, he's like he's just going after everybody. Yeah, him. And let me say this. I hope so reason why I say that, I hope he beats it in that way. Because you know, it's not right for people just to go after black rich entertainers just to try to bring them down. So I hope he beats it on the grand part, the grand scale. Know what I'm saying? Because he shouldn't have to do 15, 20 years and all that for what basically seemed like to me is domestic abuse and all that stuff. Yeah, you should be held accountable for that. You know what I mean? But what they're trying to charge him with, being a damn sex trafficking drug lord, nah, I don't think he should do that. The only thing that makes me a little weary is words you just use. Prostitutes. Paying prostitutes. We know these prostitutes, either male or female, it don't matter. They're crossing state lines. That's the only thing that makes me weary, because those are the loopholes they are going to try to use against him. True enough, it's not human trafficking. I don't think the two are the same. That's another thing somebody they're trying to loop him in with, but just those words, prostitutes, paying them, people against their will, it just don't sound right. You know what I mean? And I hope the jury kind of sees through that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, man. I'm gonna make
a little weary.
It feel like old school freaking and geeking to me. I don't think it's that elaborate.
On steroids though. On steroids though. Definitely on steroids.
Super steroids now, because more money involved. But shit, I ain't gonna say no names because I can't. But you already know situations and people of power in this city, judges, lawyers, like straight up serving this person. They taking it to them. They freaking and geeking with them right here. One of them dead. I can say his name. He dead. Swearinger. He's
oh Lord, this man.
The freaking geek. He dead. Talk about a dead man. He did. He's the body A from Shawty now. Got down do his thing.
Right.
That's here. Right.
Right.
So you can't say, man, that's what it is, man. With those people and some of them people, I say, I don't want to already blackball me. They'll probably try to murk me. But
be careful, bro.
Can you say somebody's sexual habits, somebody's sexual perversion, does that equal them committing a crime? That's a whole bunch of folk. Here, they just arrested a prominent goddamn photographer who took pictures of all the rich folks' kids. I was seeing the cover. Oh, he took a picture of my kid. He probably playing with that booty. And in mine. So, I mean, so that's a lot of people who got perversions, thinking stuff. And if it's two consenting adults, like I say, 10 years, man. 10 years is a long time for me for somebody to be getting abused, never trying to leave, or getting talked back into coming back. If it's so bad, if you, obviously she left a couple of times, he always talked to back. What's so bad that and they trying to use this? Well, he's gonna put my films out and all that. Well, if he would have did that, you could have sued him. He would have went to jail for that because that's illegal. As for putting stuff about sex tapes out like that, and especially in some states, that's illegal. So if he would have did you like that, he would have got caught for that. So I think in a lot of ways it was the lifestyle, the glamorous lifestyle. Money wasn't an issue. All the drugs. Then she would burn her head with women and stuff like that too. And probably was a freak too. Women be freaks too. So not just puppet. Women be some freaking hoes out here, boss. You already know what's going. But anyway, I think, like you said, on the grand scheme of things, the conspiracy theory is Puffy was going to try to get it a bigger share in Ciroc, and that's when a lot of things start to tumble for him too. So then you heard with Bill Cosby, it was the NBC story. Michael Jackson.
Now they're saying Shannon Sharp. They're saying Shannon Sharp. Now he's trying to get the $100 million deal. So
exactly.
So it's Jigga Man. Jigga Man got down. Boop boop boop.
They tried to get Jay-Z. Jay-Z bucked on that shit, man, and came back with a countersuit. And I think that was probably baseless. Just like I believe a lot of the Diddy stuff. They tried to tie him in with Diddy. He was like, "Oh hell no, I wasn't even there. What was this girl talking about?" So that goes to show you, man. We already know, man. Just from us, man. And I say this and I leave. People, if you're watching this, trust me. Now, one thing about it, like as a president, I don't fuck with Trump. I don't, not as a president, but as a individual, some of the things he say is true. Fake news and all that shit. The goddamn feds had me and my goddamn bro fucked up on like some shit that wasn't even us. They knew it wasn't us. It was. Let me say it again. The federal government indicted us on federal drug charges, and they knew it wasn't us. They knew it wasn't us. They still ran that shit. They said, "Fuck it." Y'all think the government all pure and wholesome? That's some bullshit. Them folks knew it wasn't us, and they still ran that shit. I took them folks to trial, just like the last Mr. Big. True story. Saying, I'm telling y'all what we know. What we know. They will still take your ass to court. And like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. You cop out or we go to court and we'll see who win in jury trial. We beat them folks. Yeah. I made them folks look so bad that they dropped my brother shit. They didn't even take him a trial. They were like, oh shit. That whole shit crumbled. They thought old Black was going to fold. Say what now?
It's the same informant on both cases. Both our cases.
Same informant. Exactly. Lying. So that's how I feel like Diddy shit is. They like, you know what? I'm sure they gave him a deal. He probably, man, I'm not taking no damn deal. Fuck that. And now it's going to court. But see, old girl gonna be made. Just imagine now. This is what y'all ain't thinking about. We just spent way too much time on this shit.
Way too much time. I'm trying. Go ahead.
I know, but I'm men's rights.
That's the signal.
Okay, I'm about to go. I gotta say one more thing.
Okay.
That's like this. The federal government got witnesses. Diddy got witnesses too. So at the end of the day, you gonna hear about a freak who down with getting penetrated in every hole on her orifice on her body, doing whatever with men and women and whatever, and you got to just decide as a juror, was it consensual or was she forced to do it? And some of that, you're gonna be deadlocked to say, well, damn, she could have did this. A good lawyer gonna flip it. So I think Diddy wins Diddy in 5.
Diddy in 5 days.
Diddy in 5. 5 days. What is shit called? They go in the jury box.
Yeah.
When
Deliberation.
Liberation. What you say?
Deliberation. Yeah. Deliberation.
Diddy in 5. Diddy in 5, man. Diddy in 5.
Diddy in 5.
Oh, to the NBA, man. It was a great game last night, man. I came back. I had my little meal prep. I said, I'm gonna watch this game with bruh, man. See what's going on, man. And when we were watching the game, the Celtics were up, man. They were putting that thing out. They was up like 12, 13. But I knew it, man. Brunson, man. That boy built different, man. He didn't want to be denied, man. He not only single-handedly kept them boys in there. Then he led the rally, man, and they ended up putting down the Boston in the game that many people felt that Boston had to win to keep their repeat chances alive. So, what do you think about that game last night, man, and how the Celtics looking for you? And we'll get to that big injury that they suffered too.
Okay, man, that was a good game, man, and the Knicks this whole series, man, they just been showing resilience, man. They don't panic when they get down, man. Especially like you said, Brunson, he doesn't panic, and I see why he was voted the clutch player of the year, man. The guy does not panic. But boy, oh boy, that boy Jason Tatum had a game for the ages, man. He was giving them that work. The man dropped 42 points. He was from the three. He was 7 of 16 from the 3-point line, man. I mean, that's almost 50% at a high volume. So, man, Jason Tatum was giving him that work, man. So, for the Knicks, man, like I say, not to panic and not to, just get discouraged, man, it says a lot, man. And Jalen Brunson did lead the charge, man, but you had, I'm looking at the box score, man, you had, 3 other players in the 20s. You had OG Anunoby, he had 20. Karl Anthony Towns had 23. Miles Bridges, he had 23, but his came at an important time. Because after a while, they start containing Brunson a little bit. At the beginning of the fourth quarter, Miles just took over, man. And he did the same thing last game. That fourth quarter, he took over. And he kept them in there. And kind of really just gave Brunson a breather on the court and allowed him to close them out like how he usually does it, man. So, man, big win, man. Right before that win, I put a bet on the Knicks to win the championship, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was plus 2,000. I was like, man, why not? So, man, they showed a lot of resilience, man. Like I said, the stars were definitely Jalen Brunson. Man, Tatum I hate that happened to him, man, because he was having a Kobe-ness game.
Yeah, he was kind of going off too, man.
The dude had 42 points, 7 of 16 from 3-point land.
Damn, I bet the mama was in the heaven looking like, God, oh my.
That's my boy. My boy finally showed up. That was a big game. He was finna leave it all on the floor, and literally he did, man. He played 40 minutes. What you call it? And Derek White ended up playing 44 minutes. He obviously Tatum got hurt, so he stayed on a little longer. But prior to him getting hurt, he was already at 40 minutes. That let you know he played. He didn't get that much rest, man. He did not get that much rest. He knew he couldn't go down 3-1. Just hate it happened to him, man. But Jalen Brunson, killer. I don't care about his size or all this. The guy's a killer. He's clutch, and boy, it's gonna be a good series.
He definitely cut me. He got ice water in his veins, man. He seemed like
ice water.
He didn't get rattled. He just they up. Okay, we're gonna keep on picking. They ended the third quarter strong. They ended the third, and then they just started to break away, man. And I say sad deal for Tatum, man. One thing about it now that's good, and with sports medicine now, you can come back off an injury that probably been a career ender maybe 15, 20 years ago. But, I don't know if have they officially said it was a torn Achilles?
No, not yet.
It's kind of bad to me. The longer they take, the worse it is in a way.
Yeah. The only bad thing about the whole situation is the timing. because there is rumored, and really not rumored, just true if you follow basketball. The Boston Celtics, they had like one of the biggest payrolls in all of basketball. Cause you got Tatum making $300 million, you got Jaylen Brown making $300 million. So they were saying like this year literally is the last hurrah because they're gonna have to start moving some of these pieces because with the luxury tax and all that, they can't sustain this payroll. So this was the last run, man.
They're going to rebuild anyway.
Exactly. So this was their last chance. So people gonna be gone next year.
So probably gonna be Tatum. Shit, damaged goods.
Ooh, you said something there, but
I mean,
I would see Jaylen, but if you're trying to move somebody, they're not going to give you what you want for a damaged good. I see them move. I think Jaylen Brown right now is the bigger asset because he's healthy. I don't know. You feel me?
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah, you know the old man gone. He out of there.
Yeah, old man probably retired, man. He probably retired.
Yeah, I would let them goddamn do me. I'm gone, man. I had a good career.
He probably playing on a veteran minimum anyway, so he probably ain't know. It's Porzingis.
Yeah, Porzingis. I forgot about him.
Jaylen Brown.
What's the other dude?
And Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Drew Holiday. That's the one that dreads,
all
right?
Those guys. Yeah. All those guys.
And Drew Holiday might be gone.
They might be gone. Yeah,
they might be gone.
Yeah.
Well, man, for Bro versus Bro podcast, we send our well wishes to Jason Tatum, man. Get well soon, bro. I hope it ain't too bad, man. I hope it ain't too bad. Moving on, man. ATL's own Antman in the building, man. Antman took care of business of they played in Golden State, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, they played in Golden State. The Wolves beat the Warriors 117-110. Antman and Julius Randle combined for over 60 points in the game. They controlled the series 3-1. Can the Warriors win without Steph? And hell, motherfucking now. This shit is over with. Antman. Now I know you the basketball liaison, so I know you know the answer to this. When it comes to this young man's young playoff career, they said he's took off all the top names off the shelf when it comes to the West. They who are some of the besides your king? Who are some of the other and potentially Steph, which is to me that's two kings. Who else has he took off the shelf when it comes in the playoffs?
Okay, so we're gonna just start with this year. Potentially, he's gonna be taking, like you said, Steph. Even though Steph was hurt, he wasn't on the court. I understand all that, but still, that's the way it goes.
That's his team.
That's his team. Steph, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green. Last series, LeBron and Luka. Okay, now you go back to last year. He took out Jokic. He took out before that. He took out damn who it was. Who them Joker had? I know it was Jokic. And I think
he took out Denver.
That's it. Yeah, he took out somebody else than that. He took somebody else out too.
But everybody you named, everybody. Yeah, not only superstars, they've all won an NBA championship in the last 5 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because LeBron 20, yeah.
Yeah, with our last 5 years, all those people you say he took out have won a championship in the last 5 years. I have two teams that I think are gonna be champion. I got New York Knicks and the Timberwolves, man. I think Antman, not just because of Antman, I think they have a strong bench. They're young.
Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. KD. I had to think.
Yeah, okay.
He took out KD and Booker them last year too.
Booker.
Swept them. Swept them.
Some more. Yeah. I know they didn't win, but KD's a championship player. He's won multiple titles too. He has won multiple titles. He won two.
Yeah, Golden State won two. Yeah. Two.
But I remember. We First of all, let me say this, brother. I value your opinion because one thing I can say about my brother watch that shit every. Thank you, Corleone, Belly Corleone. He said Durant, good job. He had put it up there for us. I won't even look at the comments. Appreciate you, Corleone. Put that up there. But my brother, I value my brother's opinion because he watches that shit every night. My dog watches sports every night. Like 365, probably 360, he's watching sports. So I value his opinion and I listen to him. And I remember when he was playing the Lakers, this is exactly what my brother said. He said, I ain't gonna say everything he said, he don't really cuss like I do. He said, man, we can't beat these niggas. He said, he spoke about their race, and then he said something about their youth and something about their bench. And that comment you said stayed with me. Because if you look at it outside of Bron, the Lakers wasn't that for real. So I'm like, if they running these folks like this, I know the Lakers didn't have no big man, but if they doing these folks like this, boom, and now they doing Golden State like that, no Steph, but still, they got the big bully Draymond. They got playoff. Everybody used to talk about playoff Jimmy, like he's supposed to pipe up in the playoff. Like that's when he had his best. This young boy, he's a heartbeat of that team, man. And they know something, man. I like them. I like his energy. And if you remember, like I said, I don't watch as much as my brother do, but I'm a highlight watcher. When I come in here in the morning to my business, 4.0 Fitness, located Eastside 471 Buena Vista Road. I watch highlights, and I remember at the beginning of the season, he was disgruntled because they sent I think Rudy Gobert to who?
No, Cat.
How about that? Yeah. They sent to New York though, right?
Him in New York, for Julius Randle.
Yeah, he was kind of pissed about that. And it was having a lot of rumblings going on up there. So
he wasn't happy. They started off slow.
Exactly. So for them to be able to put it together and bounce back and then knocked off LeBron James, the James gang, the Lake Show, and about to knock off a Golden State, man. I said that says a lot about the character and the tenacity of this team. You better watch the Timberwolves, man. What you think?
Oh man, everything you said is right, man. He's changing the guard right now, man. You know what I mean? He putting the old guys out, man, and it's gonna be a true test. And he has the potential. If let's just say, he already took Jokic out, so let's just say OKC wins the series. Now he got the potential to take out a young superstar in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'd be a good test for him. That'd be a good. I hope OKC win because that's what I want to see. I want to see OKC and Minnesota, two young and up and coming teams, go at it because they can match everything that Minnesota can give. They got size, they got them YNs, they ready, man. So that's what I want to see. But as for just him, man, he giving you that work, man. Like you say, his confidence is through the roof, man. And man, he's clutch. He's also clutch, man. It's like he lives for the big shot. He doesn't shy away from it, man. And kid's a superstar, man. Right now he's a superstar.
Right now, what do you think about him taking the face of the NBA away from Ja Morant? I think it's clear to say that Antman is definitely in higher standing than Ja. Ja has some legal problems and some other situations. I ain't gonna even say legal problems. He has some problems with character decision making, I should say. That didn't look good to the NBA. And not to mention he got hurt, I think, like right after his suspension. I think he got hurt. He had a shoulder injury. So it's like he digressed as why Antman went up. Do you think it is a changing of the guard? Do you think Antman is the new face or the emerging face of the NBA?
He said that he doesn't want to be the face of the NBA, but I think if he likes it or not, if he wins this year, he will be the face, whether he likes it or not. I think Ja was on the cusp of being the face, but he never really got it. You know what I'm saying? Some of it because of the trouble he got in, and some of it is because of the GOAT man. You know what I mean? I mean, we got to say his name is the show, LeBron. You know what I mean? LeBron at that time was still the face of the league. Still is right now. Guys, I'm sorry. You can say Jokic is the best. You can say all that stuff, but the face is still LeBron. As for Antman, though, he say he doesn't want it, man. And
what? Hold on. What makes LeBron the face? Why are you saying that? Like, what's making you say LeBron is still the face of the NBA? The guy is 40.
Okay. I'm gonna give you one example. I'm gonna give you one example.
Can I
talk? Can I talk?
You can talk.
No.
Are you saying because he has more money?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying win or lose, he brings eyeballs to the game. Since the Lakers been out, they said this shit done dropped like 38%. People want to see the man win or lose. He's always number one in All-Star voter, number 1 or 2. It's polarizing, man. So if that's the right word, I don't goddamn know. People want to see him win or lose. They want to see him win or lose, man. When he's not in the playoffs or once he leaves, a certain viewership also leaves. So that's why I say he's still the face.
I can see that.
I didn't say he's the best. I didn't say he's the best.
You didn't say he was the best. Face. You said okay. So do you think that might be? Let's just look at the team he plays on. He plays on the Los Angeles Lakers. That's one of the most historic top team franchises in the NBA. Do you think it may be Ant-Man or even John? If they one of them players play for a team like that it would be more eyes on them?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't be naive. If Ant-Man was with the Lakers, it would definitely be that. But you got to think, the situation with LeBron, it was the same when he was in Cleveland. It was the same when he was in Miami. You know what I mean? So
I don't know, man. It was Wade County. It was Wade County when he was down there, man.
I'm not saying who team it was and all that. I'm saying who the people are watching. And when their team loses, some people disconnect from it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about whose team it was, this and that. I'm not speaking on that. I'm speaking on the face of the league. But if Ant-Man was in Minnesota, I mean, if Ant-Man was in the Lakers, man, whoa.
It would be a different situation.
Whoa. he won't have no choice to be the face of the league now.
Well, tell me about another guy who is I mean, in some conversations, he's the face of the league in the number 1 big man in the NBA, Giannis, man. Word on the street is, man, Giannis looking for another home, man. He's trying. He's trying to look for a deal to see if he can get out of the Bucks. He's open-minded.
Yeah, he's open to it. Yeah, he's open.
What do you think is a good place for Giannis to go, man?
Okay, so I would think he would want to go to a championship-ready team because obviously he doesn't want to struggle. So you got to think he wants to go somewhere probably with young players where he won't have to shoulder the load. So I would say places like, you got to think of teams that kind of went far or upper seas this year. So I would say teams like Houston. Only thing about it, what you got to give up to give them. I would say teams like, I guess maybe a Miami. I guess maybe like a San Antonio. You know what I mean? Teams like that. Seem like they. I don't think he wants to do all the work no more. I think he's done it and he's carried teams, and I think he just want to,
Man, fuck all that. I seen the damn meme, man. They have dressed up as an LA Laker, man. Do you want Giannis in LA? Let's cut through the bullshit, man. Do you want Giannis in the? Do you think it's a chance he can land in LA first?
No.
Anything's possible. The damn Mavs got the damn the lottery pick with damn Flagg.
The Lakers don't have enough assets to offer Milwaukee to get him, because you can't trade LeBron. I mean, maybe if you swap out Luka with him, they'll probably do it. But I don't know if they want to do that. If I'm LA, if they can swap out Luka for Giannis, man, I would do that in a heartbeat, man.
So
I would do that in a heartbeat. Yeah.
You were saying Luka.
I would do that.
Fuck the Luka.
I would. Yeah.
For Giannis.
No,
how much line?
Yeah.
How old Giannis is?
If he's like 30, if he's like
he been in league
kind of old.
13 years.
He's in his prime though. He's in his prime. He's like, I want to say about 28, 29, 30. Well, he's about 30. But you got a player that's going to play on the defensive side. He will not be a defensive liability for the Lakers. You got Braun still pulling the strings. And he will be the extra big man that we didn't have. You still keep Austin Reeves and all that. I would do it on the Lakers. I don't think they will do it though, but I would.
You would get rid of. But he a free agent anyway, all right?
Who?
Luka.
Luka. Yeah, Luka would be but what you call? He ain't no free agent. He signed a super max contract like a year or two ago, but he's still under contract really. So you would have to give the Bucks something to get him. That's why the Lakers ain't got
draft picks. They want the parking lot fees. They want everything.
Yeah, they want everything. Yeah.
So outside of where is he? Where is he mentioned that he might want to play? Has he said anything where he might want to play?
No, he hasn't said nothing. I was watching First Take today, and I think it was Big Perk or Wendy. I think it was Big Perk said that he knows for a fact, just going by the circles he be in, that he wants to stay on the East Coast. So all that stuff with the Lakers stuff, anytime it's a big free agent, they're gonna always be linked to the Lakers, man. You know how this stuff go. But Perk said his sources say he wants to remain on the East Coast. So maybe a team like Miami or
I was just finished saying everybody want to live in Miami.
Everybody want to live in Miami. Man, hey, come down to that city, man. That's where you need to go.
Yeah. You come down to ATL, man, gonna get tired with them strippers.
Man, him and Trae Young, man.
Man, Trae Young, man. Coop loves. Shout out to Coop, man. Coop the comedian. He loved Trae Young, man. I think Trae had his run, man. I don't think his stock too tough, man. I mean, it's almost
but with Luka, that'll help extend this run. Because one thing about Trae Young, he will pass that ball. I think the man averaged like 10 and 11 assists a game. So
Yeah.
You pass that ball now. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta might be a good fit for him. I don't know. I don't know about the city though, man. You know, you know how the A culture is, man. I don't know if that's gonna fit Giannis.
If the A don't fit, Miami ain't gonna fit.
Oh, Miami gonna fit, man. Them damn Caribbean women and all that, man. The A hood.
He married, man. He married, man. I think he married. I think.
LeBron, man. They see LeBron with Drake and all them.
Man, LeBron ain't do all that, man.
You remember Drake said something about LeBron? He was gonna expose him.
Man, Drake ain't said nothing like that, man. That's them trolls saying that stuff, man.
Oh, Drake didn't say nothing about LeBron?
No, man. That you probably talking about what academics said. He said some of those crazy stuff.
He unfollowed him.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It's moving around the NBA, man. That's a big NBA day, man. But I know we got Cooper Flagg. The Cooper Flagg pick from Dallas. And asking, did Dallas make the right decision after all, getting rid of Luka? I think they did. At first, it looked bad because AD got hurt, but AD always get hurt. I had to think about it. That's not shocking because if AD would have stayed in the Lakers, guess what? He still would have got hurt. So if you would have had a healthy Luka, stayed at Dallas with the healthy Flagg, oh my God, you might have someone who would have been the better fit, Luka and Flagg or Luka and AD. I injured AD, so I thought I had to think about. First, I was gonna say they made the right choice, man, but I kind of feel like they did make the right choice now, man. I feel like they made.
I'm gonna tell you why. That wasn't. I think you was just about to say that. If they would have kept Luka, they would have been in a position to get Cooper Flagg.
Yeah, I was gonna say the lottery pick.
They wouldn't even be in a position to be there.
They would have had too many wins.
Yeah, exactly.
So, well, how do you feel like that and he's fresh out of college. Do you feel like these young college players coming out, do you think they can make an impact on the team? Because the other day, me and you was talking, and we talked about how Bronny got a lot of flack, but we really didn't know that much about. We had to actually look it up about the top 10 draft picks. While Bronny was 55 and get all this scrutiny, we didn't even have information because the media doesn't talk about that. They skip from 1 to fucking 55 to scrutinize first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So how do you feel about the college players like Flagg coming in? Because he also nutted up in the end of the college championship too. That's what I mean, kind of dropped the ball on that. But we ain't gonna hold that against him. Do you feel like he Dallas? He got dropped the ball big time. He blew the game.
He just missed the shot, bro. He just missed the
shot. He missed the game winner or a tie shot or something like that.
Yeah, he missed it. Shit happens. He kept them in that game though, but he missed it.
And that clutch players make clutch shots.
Okay.
Do you think he can be an impact in Dallas immediately?
Immediately. Immediately. He will be immediately. The guy is a defensive player. I mean, he's probably, besides the GOAT LeBron, he's a young king of the chase down. Man, watch his highlights, man. That man, he would chase down, block you, pin your stuff to the board. He got quick feet, man, quick hands. He know how to play passing lane, get those steals and get out there in the break. And not to mention, he can rebound and assist. I ain't even talk about his scoring because everybody know, obviously, he can score. The man is, pull it up, man. I think he about, 6'10" or something? Tall, long. Man, he's going to be him, Kyrie, and AD, and all them other guys. Man, they better than the Lakers right now. They better than a lot of teams right now. Right now. So, yeah, man, he's going to immediately. I mean, he's one of those kids, man. He plays with.
He's 6'9".
6'9". Okay, I knew he was up there. He went to the Olympics. He played with them boys in the Olympics. So you know those practices, man. You know he got all that work. They speak, all of them spoke highly of him, man. So the kid is going to be an immediate impact. Immediately. Yes, sir.
So go back to the question. Did Dallas make the right move?
Yes. In hindsight, Dallas made the right move because, and you know, you got to give the man his prop. When the trade first went down, they was killing Nico Harrison. That's the GM. They was killing him, and
So you mean to tell me this motherfucker? Hold on. So you basically saying this motherfucker gets props for tanking for goddamn Tua and goddamn scoring a lucky draft pick?
No, he gets props for being willing to take the scrutiny and trading a superstar caliber player in Luka. A lot of people want to make that move, man. He didn't get it for AD. A lot of people think, but bro,
big man.
Bro, listen, bro. They had a 1.8% chance to get Cooper Flagg. They was not overwhelmingly favored to get that. They did not foresee them getting Cooper Flagg. He just made the deal to trade with AD because he felt like Luka was not in shape and was such a defensive liability that they could not win a championship with him. Fill it up with water and put it in the microwave, Poop.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you said that was outside of the Cooper Flagg conversation. They didn't know at the time when he made the trade. At the time,
they had a 1.8% chance to get them. Yeah, they did not foresee because they thinking once they made the trade, they didn't know AD was going to go down. They thinking we can make a playoff run with this trade. You feel me? They didn't foresee, and they didn't foresee Kyrie going down. Kyrie got hurt too. So they didn't foresee both of them things happening. So they put that together for them to make a deep playoff run this season. It's just sometimes I just seen this statement the other day. Sometimes the fortune follows the foolishness. You know what I mean? So he got lucky, man, and they better than a lot of teams right now, man. With the addition of him, when Kyrie come back healthy, with AD, with all those other guys, man, Lively, man, Gafford, man, them boys got a squad. They got a squad. They better than the
Watch
Lakers.
out for
You know
Dallas.
that. Oh, watch out for Dallas. Watch out for Dallas. All those guys healthy next year, they will make a deep playoff run.
All right, we'll
they
see,
will
man.
make a deep playoff run.
He might be like goddamn Christian Laettner.
Could be now. I mean, could be. I mean, you know, you never can tell until these guys get into the NBA. But
yeah, I
watched a lot of them this year. The kid for real, man. The kid for real, man. He for real.
So he the real deal.
Yeah, but
he's the real deal.
Kind of ironic. Yeah, he's a real deal. But it's kind of ironic you said Christian Laettner because he kind of played with them boys on the Dream Team too.
Yeah, and he was like 6'10", some shit like that.
Yeah,
that type shit.
I think he probably played slightly better defense than Christian Laettner. You know what I mean?
We're gonna find out, man. All right, man. We got a couple more minutes left, and I want to save a little bit of Shadur time. We got to talk about the Sanders, the Sanders show. Sanders.
Okay. What's your gripe? What's your gripe about Sanders right now? Because we talked earlier, man, and you are. I'm not gonna say you're upset, but you are wondering why a fifth-round pick is getting more coverage than the number 1 overall pick. Is that correct?
Damn Skippy. Damn motherfucking Skippy. It's a disrespect to Cam Ward for being the number 1. It's a disrespect to anybody who went in the first round not to be covering their spring or whatever the hell summer ball that they're doing in training camps. All I see is Shadur. And I'm actually taking up for Shadur, I think. Why is the media so fascinated by him when he's not even the number 1 pick? You got if it's about following the game, you should be covering Cam. You can be covering Travis a little bit more. It's other players that you could be covering besides giving 75% of the airtime to Shadur. And it's, to me, what they're doing is just like Bronny. What can you expect from the 55th pick? What can you expect for somebody who went? So obviously, let's just use a common sense. If he wasn't that high on the draft for whatever reasons, that means his value or his worth wasn't as high as, and his was in because it was 30 rounds per. So he was over 100 and something. Do somebody know the actual number he was? Because his number is way further than Bronny's. His number is way down there. But the media is fascinated with him because, to me, they're trying to set him up for failure on the low. They want to be able to say, I told you he wasn't all that good. But my thing is, and y'all creating this narrative around this kid, they even showing his damn brother. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all know Shiloh ain't built like that. Like, he's okay. He and actual respect. I gotta give him a, because no Deion trained his boy right. He's actually a DB.
Right.
Pedigree. It's kind of LeBron Bronny, like, you know, that man got a shot with goddamn Tampa because of own strength of prime. That's in their home state and everything. So so he didn't get drafted. He got signed and he got a contract, just like Bronny. Look it up. It's just like fucking Bronny. So Bronny got drafted though. Bronny got drafted. Shiloh didn't. So I feel like Shiloh got picked up on the strength of Deion. But you see in these shows, so once again, the media is fascinated with the Sanders show. But at the same time, the media take these same clips, and in the fall, if you do get a shot to start or play quarterback, they're going to bring all that shit back and say, see, he wasn't that good. See, the NFL concerns they had with him, they were valid. Look at him. He's projecting his passes. Look at him. He's a sack magnet. All that shit going to come back. And they're setting up their storyline. I do that shit too, so I already know what they're doing. They're setting up their storyline for the fall. But my thing is, you got other draft picks that you could be covering, and we want to see. We don't want to just see. I like the white boy that played for them. What Arizona State, the tough little white boy,
the running back
who looked like his daddy. Yeah, the running back looked just like his dad.
Yeah.
Shit, he didn't get drafted. Did he get drafted? I know he got.
I don't think he got drafted, bro. I think he still may have been.
The white boy got picked up.
Oh, he did?
He got picked up by somebody. Yeah.
Okay.
It's other success stories that they could be showing us, man, besides killing us with motherfucking the Sanders show. So that's my gripe. It ain't so much about Shador. Like I said, I came to grips with that. My whole thing, most of the shit I did with Shador personally was just trolling, fucking with some of my followers on Instagram and YouTube because they be D-riding them boys so hard. So, but majority of my shit was with Prime. I still stand by what I said 100%. Prime started an exodus of black players to HBCUs, black players who missed out on D1 commitments to follow the Prime words. And then when they did it, Prime left them boys in limbo. And knowing how things are with these deals, once somebody cut you or once you turn down an offer, it's hard to get them offers back. So we don't know how many potential careers got messed up because these kids following Prime words, going to these HBCUs. Prime stayed there 2 years and got the hell on, left Jackson and went to HBCU, with Colorado. I think that was a major, to me, that was a strike against his legacy. You motivated so many people. And I have a story, and we got time, I have a story. When I went to when Prime, I took Dimitri and Jakai. I took them to Alabama State. This when Prime was at Jackson State. They said that they had white boys at Alabama State, busloads of white boys at Alabama State. Prime started an exodus like Moses, nigga. It was so many people interested in HBCUs. I know I'm gonna go this year. I bet you can hear a rat piss on cotton in that motherfucker. I bet you it won't be a quarter of the people there during the primer. He had everybody proud to be black. They playing damn James Brown, I'm proud to be black. All that shit in the background and shit. You don't hear none of that shit no more. When Prime left, the hype left with him. And I felt that a lot of players got caught up in that time period right there. And they probably missed out on a good shot. So that's my Prime story. Other than everything else in that, everything else was a prediction. I got the year one right, year two, Prime overdid itself. And we did multiple shows. Me saying Prime showed up, he did his thing. But I never take that from him, what he did. And I ain't gonna hold it against him, but that was my gripe. I was just saying that was my gripe. So I think the media is setting them up to say we told you so. And I think they need to get the focus off of them and start focusing on other players. Tired of seeing them motherfuckers. Last words.
Well, that rant you just went on is exactly why.
Somebody agree with me.
Is exactly why Shador is getting the coverage now. He's getting the coverage now because somehow, some way, it's gonna always go back to his dad. It's gonna always go back to his dad, man. The same way you started on Shador and ended up on Prime. That's what it's about. His fall was about his dad. It always go back to Prime. And just like, man, Prime is just, man, he's just that guy, man. Just like everything you said about him going to HBCUs and getting everybody motivated. He's doing the same thing now at Colorado, man. The guy is just, man, his charisma, man, is just off the charts, man. So everything is always about his dad. But answer your question, Shador was the 144th overall pick in the 2025 draft. 144th. So Bronny was the 55th pick. He was 144th. Come on,
damn.
Man. You can't tell me 143 players was better than Shador Sanders. It was all about his dad. For some reason, they want to humble him. I don't know why, because the guy is already humble. True, I mean, he's Prime. Of course, he got the swag and everything, but he's already humble, man. But that's all, man. It always goes back to his dad.
Okay. With that being said, I wish him not only luck. I hope his skill set is well enough.
They said he showed out the first day.
That's what I'm saying.
First day he put on a show.
I hope he can show it. Now I'm supporting Shador. I want Shador to go out there and do their ass.
Okay.
Get this clip. Remember this clip. Shador, I want you to excel. Travis Hunt, I want you to excel.
Hey man, don't play both sides now. Yeah, remember this clip. I don't want you to later on. When something happened, he played bad. I told you so. He was hyped. He was it. Now you just say you rooting for him.
We gotta go. It's the GOAT, Coach T Flow.
And it's your boy Sean the Pod, Don.
And thank you for watching the Bro vs. Bro podcast. Peace.
Peace.